Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share something very personal and close to my heart. After living abroad for many years, I've come home. Not literally, but figuratively. There's been many times I've came home for extended periods of time, and I want to talk about coming home. And coming home, I always expected some challenges, but I was pleasantly surprised about the unexpected joys of reverse culture shock. So let's dive right in, and I'm going to get into the 3 unexpected joys of coming home in 2025. Now, the first joy I'm going to talk about, number 1, is reconnecting with family and friends. Now, it's incredible how much joy and comfort you can find in the familiar faces and places you grew up with. You know, having home-cooked meals from your mother or significant other, or even just eating a meal at your favorite restaurant back home. You know, the laughter over old memories, the support of loved ones. You know, these moments are priceless and often taken for granted when you've been away. You know, sometimes, you know, just being away from these people for a long period of time, you can kind of grow distance. Maybe you talk to them on the phone even once a week, or maybe it's once a month, or maybe it's less often than that. But being around these people frequently over a period of weeks or months allows you to reconnect those bonds. And sometimes, maybe there's somebody that rubs you the wrong way, and it was good to get away for a while. Now you're back, and let bygones be bygones, and everything's fine again. That's just one of the big joys I always like whenever I come home. And number 2 is rediscovering the local culture. You know, when you've lived abroad, you often miss the unique aspects of your own culture. Coming home, I found a new appreciation for local traditions, foods, and festivals. It's like seeing everything with fresh eyes and a deeper understanding of what makes my culture special. You know, I lived in Las Vegas for many years, and even Mexico for many years, but coming back to Las Vegas, sure, they have Mexican food in Las Vegas, but it's different. It's not quite the same as Mexico. But I appreciate both. You know, it's nice to come see what's new, what new TV shows are on back home, what new movies are out at the theater, what new restaurants have opened up, what new people are going to your church back home, maybe there's a new pastor at your church. Just things change, and it's just nice to rediscover these things, and it's also just nice to rediscover what you already knew but maybe have forgotten. And number 3, and lastly, your personal growth and reflection. You know, being away from home gives you a different perspective on life. Coming back, I realized how much I've grown and changed. It's a chance to reflect on your own journey, appreciate your growth, and set new goals for the future. The unexpected joy of self-discovery is truly rewarding. I know recently, it was probably 6 months ago, I left Mexico City, and I came home for almost 3 months. And so I'd finished one project and I was going to be going to a new project in Beirut, where I am now. And so it just kind of gave me a reset. I was able to come home. Okay, what went wrong on the last project? What went right? What were some lessons learned? What can I carry over with me on the new project? So it's a good, I did a lot of journaling during that time. I did a lot of taking some self-development classes. I read a lot of books, and it really, I was able to spend some time out by the swimming pool and relaxing. So it just gave me a really good reset for starting anew, when I got to the new project. So that's really all I really have to go over today, those 3 items. So if you got anything out of this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. And thank you for joining me on this journey of coming home. If you've ever experienced reverse culture shock, I'd love to hear your comments below, and or whatever unexpected joys you have when you've been away for a while, even if it's just on vacation. And I really appreciate your time, and take care and cherish the little moments. Thank you.